So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ihoma. So today I'll be telling my proposal story in the spirit of Valentine. You know, I didn't get a chance to do anything for Valentine like I would have wanted to. Last year my husband did some very special things for me, and also took me out after buying all those nice things, and I was hoping to be able to retaliate this Valentine, but that didn't happen because we had a very important program this weekend. My husband's parents were celebrating 45 years wedding anniversary. It was a good one. We still had fun. It was still a beautiful weekend, and there was still something for married couples. We had a lovely Saturday time out. And then the Silver, on YouTube here, started this challenge for telling your proposal story, and I was like, why not? And that will replace my Valentine YouTube video. And I decided to jump on the challenge and tell my story. That way, if any of my children ask me whenever they are interested in all these kind of stories, I can just send them the link to watch the YouTube video. You know now. By the way, my husband is here with my children, so if I miss any part of this story, he's going to fill us in. Okay, say hi.
Hi.
I can't see Ketochi, okay, I can see you now. Okay, so my proposal story. An interesting one. It was actually my birthday. It was June, and a lot of nice things are already going on. That day my husband took me out, and I think we went to one or two places. I can't remember all those places right now. It's about 11 years ago. And yes, I said June. Okay, actually my birthday is 26th of June. Yeah, so we went out, we already ate, and then he wanted to buy me a wristwatch for my birthday. So he said he would take me to Swatch to pick out the wristwatch by myself. Okay, then we got to Allen because all those outings happened on the island. Then we came down to the mainland. We got to Allen, where we're supposed to enter into the Swatch shop to buy stuff. So I noticed he started kind of delaying, kind of entering the shop. So he said we should go into Stop and what's the name of that shop? Stop and I can't remember the name of the shop. If I remember the name, I'll put it on the screen. We entered there, looked around. I realized he didn't really want to buy anything. And then after that, he said we should go see a family friend who lives on Allen, Antiwidwa. I've always heard about her, and she's someone that I look forward to meeting. So I just thought, okay, why not? So we got there, she wasn't at home. I said, she didn't know you were coming. He said, no, I didn't know he was trying to buy time, you know, because I later found out that he was trying to make sure that everyone he invited had gathered. Okay, so when she wasn't around, we still stood outside her house talking, and I don't even know why, but you know, when the gist is sweet, you don't really care where you are standing. So after a while, we started heading out to Swatch. So as we got to Swatch shop, I realized that the people walking there were just extra nice. I was like, are they this wonderful? The smiles, they were just grinning from ear to ear. All of them were looking at me like they met me before. I greeted them back. I didn't know that they were all in on it. So after he paid for the wristwatch, as he was paying, I noticed that his hands were shaking a bit. I didn't know why, but I just thought, okay, I must be imagining something. So the next thing you know, I hope all this noise is not spoiling this video.
Rewind, push out that.
If your eyes open. Oh my eyes!
So the next thing you know, I saw a lot of people shout surprise, and I looked and I could recognize all the faces. I didn't understand what all these people were doing in the Swatch shop. And I don't know why, but I ran out of the shop. I don't know what my brain couldn't process what was going on. So I took off like that, and they all dragged me back. Shout out to all the people that were there that day. My cousin Ugo and her husband, Yemi from System Specs, Ifani, my husband's best man, Rita. How can I forget Rita? And of course, my darling Precious, who organized the whole thing. It was beautiful. Okay, so it was supposed to be my surprise birthday, and the next thing, we're having a party there in Swatch. Obviously Swatch had already closed, and somehow I didn't even click that this is past their closing time, so how come we're able to enter and shop? So while my husband was still talking, I can't remember all the things he was saying, and the next thing I know, he was kneeling down and the ring was showing up, and of course I said yes. And here we are, so many years later, and someone in the shop was even crying on my behalf. So everyone was asking me why I didn't cry. But in my defense, prior to that time, my husband already come to ask my hand in marriage. I already come with a bottle of wine to my dad, so I guess I already knew where we were heading, even though the whole proposal and the party was a complete surprise. It was a complete surprise to me, yet I already knew that this is the direction we're going. So maybe, just maybe, that's why I didn't cry, apart from the fact that I don't cry easily. My people, or anybody will get that my proposal video, all of you who were there that day, if you still have any part of it at all, please, I beg, if you watch this video, I beg, I beg, I don't mind if you can make it available to me, make you give me, I beg. I've looked for mine everywhere. I can't remember where it's supposed to be, but I know it was recorded that day. Precious actually took her time to record it, but and I watched it severally after that, but I don't know where it is. So if you see this and you know how I can get it, please let me know. So that is my proposal story, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you liked it, please give it a huge thumbs up, and also comment below to tell us your own proposal story, and share to anyone you think who will enjoy watching all of this. Thank you to all those who have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do that immediately. Subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Baby, say bye-bye.
Bye.